What's the worst that could happen? Damien ponders this thought as he considers trying crack for the first time. This is a big opportunity. He just started his freshman year at Boston College and is attending his first major party. He hasn't made very many friends as of yet, but he had met a few guys from one of his classes. They invited him to this party, and he feels that this new group has finally accepted him. They appreciate him, and he feels rather fond of them too. He looks up at the bag as Jack empties the contents into a pipe that Kenny is holding steady. They're both juniors, and they have been smoking ball for years. If they can handle it, why can't I? But, Damien thinks to himself, what if this does more harm than good? He has to make a decision soon. Kenny just took a hit, and it's being passed around. Damien was a guy born into unfortunate situations. He was headed down a road to addiction without a clue. Soon after birth, Damien's father stepped out of the picture and left his mother to raise him alone. She did her best to raise him correctly, but she never had the resources to shelter him from the harsh world around him or provide well for him. He was born into poverty and stood out from the other kids in Cambridge. As a result, he never felt close with anyone through school, and this pained him. When he was in middle school, he decided to try drinking. Late one night, Damien snuck downstairs in their 2-bedroom apartment to the liquor cabinet. He grabbed a bottle, anyone would do, and took a little swig. The bitter taste filled his mouth and he spit it out immediately. But when he tried it again, it wasn't quite as bad. In fact, after a few sips, he was starting to enjoy it. He sat down on the floor in the kitchen and let out a big sigh. Finally, he could relax. That was the start of a troubling journey for Damien. He lived in a world of loneliness and anger, and he loved to escape from his pain. He loved feeling good and getting a buzz. He spent most of the rest of his childhood chasing alcohol whenever he could. Steal it from his mother, from the neighbors, from the store. It didn't matter, as long as he could get another swig. But his mom cracked down on him. She would ground him and remove all alcohol from the house, but that didn't solve the problem. Damien still needed something for the pain, so he sought out alternatives. He met someone at school willing to let him try some pot, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. This would do, Damien thought, and so he used marijuana to numb the pain. The theft and law-breaking continued so that he could support his addiction, and he cruised through school. Remarkably, despite Damien's bad habits, he maintained decent grades through high school and was accepted into Boston College. Now here he is, at his first party, weighing the pros and cons of trying crack. Jack hands him the pipe, and he ponders what to do. So what'll it be? What should Damien do?